if you've ever wondered how much does it really take to rebuild a software company that's doing about 10 million ARR every single year, and the valuation estimated is at $1.6 billion. Today we're going to jump right into that. Well, let's get into it. And that software is called Phantom Buster. I'm sure this is no surprise. Phantom Buster is a huge software in the whole entire lead scraping space, right? There's obviously Apollo, there's Appify, there's A-Leads, a ton of different lead scrapers, but Phantom Buster has honestly surpassed all of them. And I've actually rebuilt the entire thing using AI, the entire software. So we're actually gonna scroll through Phantom Buster, and you're gonna notice right away where I got my background from instantly, because the background is changing color on my software and the background is also changing color on Phantom Buster. They have this sort of gradient flow that's, syncing and moving different colors around. But they have this little lead insights section. They have a few of, obviously, their sponsors or companies they've worked with, a few numbers, a few different things. But the most important part of any software is to get that first MVP software out of the gate as soon as possible, to have that MVP in order to even test or run paid ads to however you plan to grow it, right? And I guarantee you, if you have a course or a coaching program or a community or a mentorship, you most likely, most definitely could grow a software or an app of your own, because this is something that's far more impactful and valuable compared to what your course, community, or mentorship business might be doing. So as you can see in the menu bar here, we have these menu options, and as you can see, my software has those exact same options. Funny enough, we have the little login, we have the start free trial, obviously we have the email input. Pretty simple. I went for this whole background to be this entire gradient. I just thought it looked clean, so I didn't really bother with making, say, this black portion right here of the website. But the most important part is the software actually works, which is awesome. So we have the little connect things, we have the lead insights, pretty cool stuff, generate leads effortlessly. Obviously, for these images right here, these 6, you can actually plug in actual software this would integrate with. So say I'm building a lead scraper for you, obviously we would, put this as HubSpot for the logo, put this as Notion, put this as Slack, Zapier. So this is sort of just mock data, if you haven't figured that out. And then we went for this very, very simple footer, okay? This is nothing actually impressive. The most impressive part is inside of this software, okay? So we hop right in, right? We get a little welcome back message. We have our leads this week, total leads. We have our data points, our conversion rate. We have all sorts of data, to be honest. Any data would need. Our quick actions are a new search, export leads, view leads, and analytics, okay? We have a little lead search button right here, but we also have our lead scraper on the side here in the sidebar menu, which prompts you for a very simple stuff, which is search for a local business, right? It's a lead scraper. So it's very simple. It's going to search for a local business. You input the business name, and then you input the location. Okay, you press find leads, and we're going to test that out in just a second. And then we have our leads, our actual leads tab right here with all of our saved leads. The awesome part about this is obviously you're getting their numbers, right? Obviously you're getting their emails if it is available, because for some of these, I believe that, it's going to say NA, and then for the address, NA as well. And then you can view source. Viewing the source means literally going to the website that it scraped. This is crazy stuff. This was built in a few minutes, under 30 minutes, this entire lead scraper, okay? Analytics dashboard, that's obviously going to track your lead generation performance and conversion metrics in there, okay? Settings, very simple, manage your account settings, integrations, and preferences. We haven't set that up because, again, this is more so of a demo case study software, but it works. So let's search for some business that I haven't actually searched on here. So we have restaurants, dentists, gyms. I've done dentists, and I've done dental clinics, and I've done gyms. So let's search for something like med spa, okay? And location, we're gonna put this in California, USA. How about that? We press find leads. That's it. That's it. Like I can't really stress that enough of how simple that is. Okay, because I'm gonna log into my Phantom Buster because I do have an account on here. It's actually quite quirky, and I mean, obviously, once you figure it out, it's simple stuff. But you go to LinkedIn leads, you know, you have to like connect your stuff, add new leads, extract, search, use now, like you have to do basically a bunch of sequenced steps in order to even get leads. I'm not saying, you know, Phantom Buster is obviously not, I'm not saying it's not good. It's an amazing software, but imagine you can just input your leads and just get your leads and leave. That's it. You know what I mean? You don't have a subscription. You have none of that. Okay. You don't have credits. You don't have anything unnecessary that you wouldn't need. Okay. So this is what a lead scraper should do, right? You should simply input your info, get your output as you desire, okay, and basically leave. And that's what we have right here. Look at this. Leads found at 8 local businesses matching your criteria, right? Obviously, again, you can, you know, set this up to where it actually doesn't search for 8. It searches for, you know, 50 or 100 at a time, right? You can definitely increase the quality and the quantity of output here. But the main point is MedSpas, California, okay? We have our contact, right? So for some, it's gonna say contact because I guess it wasn't able to scrape the actual name. I mean, here it wasn't even able to scrape the address, but it did scrape the email, which is pretty cool, and the number and the website. But the website is basically the most important part because you just click view, you see their whole entire website, okay? Where are they located? I'm curious now. Say Bella Med Spa. I have Sacramento. Oh, okay, cool. Like, there we go. We have their email, their number. Boom. Easy. What else do we have here? We have Calabasas Med Spa. Okay, address unavailable. We got their email. We got everything else. Boom. There we go. Calabasas Med Spa. Like, can lead scrapers get any simpler? Can lead scrapers get as simple as this lead scraper that I've built out in under 30 minutes? Okay. And the coolest part actually shows reviews as well too, which is pretty awesome. But then it's like, say I want to save these leads, right? I don't want to lose them. I mean, like, say I actually want to contact these businesses. I'm like, save a lead, save this lead, save that lead, also save that lead. Now we go into our leads sidebar menu. Boom. We have our 3 med spa leads right at the top. Okay, now this is, I don't know if you're mind blown or not, but I was absolutely in shambles in my head. I still can't pick the right words to honestly describe this. The fact that I've built this entire lead scraping software, right, to an MVP stage where it works and functions, and now all you have to do is market it. And the funniest part is if you already have something that you're selling, an info product, coaching program, community, whatever it may be, say you have an agency, SMMA coaching program, well, guess what? You can create and build your own lead scraper, whatever software it may be, for your space, for your audience, to create impact, to deliver instant outcomes and results instantly, right? Your coaching program is not going to get your audience anywhere near instant results, but guess what will? That software, apps, and tools. So if you were just as amazed as I was about this lead scraping software that I've built in just under 30 minutes, okay, fully AI, comment down below. Say something cool. If you're like, hey, you know what, test out this idea, build this next. Cool. Let me know in the comments and we'll do that for the next case study. With that being said, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you think about the video, and I'll see you in the next case study.